Hi, this is Tony English, once again from English Realty. Today I want to talk about this changing market and one of the ideas to help sellers in some circumstances do something creative. You know, I've been in this business for a long time and most agents haven't been through this type of scenario coming up right now, but I have. And something that I've become sort of well acquainted with or an expert at is doing something called an AITD or RAP or a contract sale. And it's a unique opportunity right now because a lot of people have refinanced their loans. So they have a loan on their property at 3.5%, 3%, even under 3. And that's an attractive feature that they may not understand. So this doesn't fit for everybody, but it's an opportunity for some to consider. Now, what happens is you can become the bank. So you can basically, in effect, in some sort of way of saying it casually, let the buyer assume your loan, and that can be of value to buyers who can't get qualified for a loan right now, or they don't want to pay 7.5% interest or higher if they have bad credit. And so it might be a unique situation to make it a win-win, and everybody benefits from it. So the way it works is you put your house on the market and you say owner will carry or owner may carry, and so the buyer comes in. And let's say it's $1 million house and you owe $500,000 and you owe, it's at 3.5% interest. What you can do is sell the house to the buyer for 20-30% down, up to 50% down. I wouldn't go less than 20% in this scenario, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But if they have 20 or 30% or 40% down, you get that money, and then you write a new loan to them that exceeds the terms of the loan you have in place. So now you have 100, 200, 300,000 in the bank, and then you have cash flow. And so what we do is we set up an escrow company to make the payment to the lender. And so the lender stays in place. You actually keep your homeowner's insurance in place, and then the buyer wins because they get a house they couldn't have gotten, and you sell a house at a price in this market that you wouldn't have gotten. So it's a win-win. Now there are some downsides to it. One is if they don't pay, you have to foreclose, and the foreclosure process, you hire a lawyer. It could end up being up to maybe almost $20,000 if it goes bad. And it takes 6, 7, 8 months, and you have to make the payments on your loan for those times and to get them evicted out. But then you've lost 30, 40,000, but then you go ahead and sell it again and reap the benefits again. So and that's pretty rare that someone's going to walk away from a couple $100,000, $300,000. They usually what they would do is sell the house themselves before they would lose that kind of money. So the risk is very low. Now people say, well, the loans have an acceleration clause in them. The lenders don't allow it. True, it's in every loan that you get. It says if you transfer title during the process, the term of the loan, then you're going to, the lender has a right to accelerate and ask for all the money back. However, in the state of California, and I don't know about the rest of the states, that never has ever happened under that scenario ever. A lender, as long as they're getting paid, they're not going to accelerate the loan because it's just going to cost them money. So it's just sort of a veiled threat that never happens. So there's no risk to it, but people do get nervous about seeing that in their loan documents. It takes an expert to do it. We have to have the right escrow company. We have to have a lawyer review it, but that's no biggie, and it's easy to do. So if you're considering selling and you want a creative way to get top dollar, this is one option. Now there is another small negative. It's the loan stays in your name, so when you go to buy something else, you have to explain that loan. And there's some ways to do that are fairly simple. You can call me to get those techniques that make it so it's not an issue. But if you have any other questions, I've been selling real estate for 25 years. I can help you in the ins and out, and I'd love to list your house, help you sell it. And I market like crazy, and so I'll get you top dollar. Call me anytime. Thanks, bye.